Only about a third of all talent and learning leaders state that their strategic planning process is actually integrated with the business goals.
So certainly lots more is being asked of learning leaders, like myself specifically and others in other organizations I work with, to show up as a business partner, show up as a understanding the language of business.
We don't want to be order takers anymore. We want to become those strategic advisors. We have full stack visibility into our resources. We understand our capacity. We understand exactly what yes means when we say yes. And we also have an understanding of what the success might look like if we say yes versus what it might mean to say no to the business. And ultimately, the right model is what's going to help you execute the fastest and create the most value for the organization.
I think over time I've learned that the more you can attach the work that you do to that highest level of the organization, the more we go back to the questions that get asked around time, money, impact, the easier those discussions become because you're anchoring in some of those bigger picture goals. I always think that ROI sometimes is the holy grail that we're searching for in learning and development.
And the best part about taking an approach like this is sometimes you don't need ROI. How do we do more with less? How do we solve this capacity paradox, these challenges of overcoming the needs that the business has on us with doing more than less? But the easiest way to unblock your team and add capacity first is by process improvement, operational excellence.
Someone that's going to come in and get to know your organization from the inside out, understand every different learner group that is going to be in there, and then really take a deep dive into those strategic goals, those business goals, and then begin to solve those issues with, creative, innovative solutions. The easy way forward is to bring a resource in that can supplement your team. Sometimes that is the right solution. So the pros, especially when you're reaching out because because your team is at capacity, the biggest pro of something like this is most of the lift on putting together the strategy, putting together your training, putting together your curriculum maps, all of those things are taken off of your plate. You just have very, very clear expectations of the role that everybody's going to play and what those outcomes are going to be. So when you are, doing the outsourcing, complete outsourcing, you really want to make sure you have a full understanding of what it is that you're looking for. What's really important is that your MSP not just come in, propose a exact solution, one of those three methods that we were talking about, but make sure that what we are doing here is aligned to your goals.